Well, hello, y'all. There's my thing. I think I've got it pinned to the top. Hopefully, if anybody would like to come in, we can split the screen here. Let me see how I do that. Add two people in. And let's see. Hello, Sheila. Yeah, I made it, guys. Did y'all see my little short that I posted? The one that said, I'm sitting on a bridge and I'm out of gas with flashers on. Well, that happened. I was going to be home about 1 a.m. Well, no, about a little after midnight. Well, it was after 1 a.m. when I finally got home because I had to use my insurance company, that I have that roadside assistance. Had to call them. Can you believe it? Don't know me. I knew I was getting low on gas and I kept waiting and waiting and waiting. Just didn't realize I was that dang low. And I knew the light. Well, I didn't see the light come on when it first came on, I guess. And then when I did notice the light, I was saying, well, I've been looking. And the poor old insurance, the guy that came and delivered gas says there's no gas stations along that whole corridor and that you wouldn't believe how many people he has to bring gas to. And there was another person sitting on the other end of the bridge with their lights flashing. So obviously they had run out of gas too. And I went and got my poo poo and put it in the right beside my seat just in case, guys. Because you don't know what kind of folks is going to come walking up to you sitting on the side of the road. And there's Jamie's Country Living. Hello, guys. Yes, making it home. Guys, we had so much fun. If you didn't make it to the meetup, you just don't know what you have missed. We had so much fun in Missouri at the meetup that Jan and Stephen put on, the Ozark meetup. Let me cut my volume down on my phone so it doesn't start interfering. Oh, Michelle, a friend of mine that was at the meetup that I met 3 years ago at, well, I guess 2 years ago now. Yeah, at the Crocker meetup there in Little Rock, or is it Little Rock? Wherever it was. I met her there and we've been hanging out off and on ever since. She just sent me a text and she don't know what she's going to do with me. She sent me a text this morning, well, earlier, and said that they had a tornado hit right below where their house is and they had fences down and all kinds of limbs. So I really hate that, guys. So I hope no one else had any problem. There's 3L Homestead. That's a new couple that I met at the meetup there in Arkansas, guys. They've just started a channel. So, Jovita, if you would, please drop their link in the subscription or description area there. There's Trish. Hey, Trish, how are you? And Lauren and Joel at Making It Home. Oh, guys, there's Jean, Petite Jean, Pettit Jean River Homestead. I'll get that in a minute, guys. Yeah, hey Peachy. Yep, that's gonna stick from now on, isn't it? That darn Mama V, I'm gonna have to get her. Oh Lord, I had so much fun though, y'all. I went and when I was at the Missouri meetup, the Ozark meetup, went to Jan's and we all went out and ate. There was a bunch of us that went and ate. We had a real long table and everybody just picked out whatever they wanted and we paid. And then the next morning, we all went to an Amish village or to an Amish grocery store or Amish store. And all of us bought stuff there. And that was cool to see all the things that they have. And then we got started with a meetup and we had a heck of a time. Stephen said that if we didn't hurry up and get Jan's tent up, he was going to have to take her back to the nursing home. She was about to miss her curfew. And yet I was sure glad to get home, especially after sitting there in the truck getting sleepier and sleepier with the cars going by and everything. There's James Hall. And let's see. Yeah, what guys, you just don't know. We had, I don't know, 25 or 29, 30 or so subscribers at the Ozark meetup. And no, the Ozark meetup. and you know, some with their families, a few subscribers just showed. It was mostly channels that I had not or did not know about. So it was nice to get up with them and meet people that I've not met before and, you know, bounce ideas off of each other. And that was a lot of fun. I was trying to clear my little card, guys. And I thought I was deleting the stuff on it. Well, I deleted the stuff that I had put in the laptop. So I'm hoping that I did not delete it from both places. You know, I'm a dang bad, guys. I'll be the first one to tell you. Let's see. Oh, Jan is a hoot. Yes, she is. There's DJ's Adventures and Beyond. Hello. How are you? Oh, goodness. James Hall. Hey, James. So I am hoping it's still there. I did get quite a few pictures at the Ozark meetup with different ones that I will try to be posting, and the other stuff that I have too. It's just going to be a lot of editing, guys, a lot of editing, and you know, I'm not that good at it. So anyway, you know how I do things. So I'm going to try to get some out this week, guys. But you just don't know. I had so much fun. It was almost like, you know, this morning I got up and went outside and checked on all the critters and checked on my garden. And I've got squash almost ready to pick. And I've got green tomatoes that are about, bigger than a silver dollar. You know, somewhere between a golf ball and a silver dollar size, I guess. And Casper's whining. He wants to come in here. Let's see. Let's see what else, guys. When we got over there, I got there a couple of days. Well, I got at Jan's a couple of days early and roamed around. Found some cool rocks, guys. I found a piece of ammonite that was about as big as my hand. I'll show it to y'all later on. You know, I've seen it on those rock hounding shows, and so I went walking little creeks and things, and I found 2 shells that were fossilized, several other little rocks. So I was really interested in some flint and stuff like that. You know, we don't have a whole lot of flint here. Found some pieces of petrified wood. So it was quite interesting, the stuff. There's Tim Mason. Hello, Tim. But yeah, we have been just getting it ever since I got home, got the camper unloaded. And then when I got ready to brush my teeth and all that, I said, dang, I left my toothbrush in the camper. So I just said, the heck with it, I'm going to leave it in there. And I got me a new toothbrush out and put it in here. Oh, y'all give me just a second. Joey, is that thunder? Joey, is that thunder? Should be. I thought I heard thunder. If it is, Casper's having a fit. So I just wondered if it might have been, or he may just hear me. Sorry, guys. My little dog is scared to death of thunder, and he's already went to bed. So we lock his doors and the door in there at night. And normally they're quiet as a little church mice, but he's whining tonight. And I don't know if it's because he misses me still, because the first thing he did was run in here when he got in here and got his ball and come running, bouncing up to me, wanting me to throw his ball. I thought it was so funny. I said, Daddy wouldn't throw you the ball while Mom was gone, honey. There's Darren with Magnificent Jeremy with Darren. He has a great channel, guys. I'm amazed at how many Facebook friend requests I've received. Good for you. Yeah. I'm so excited. I think I had like 750 something subscribers when I left here 2 weeks ago. And I think I'm like at 835 or something now. So I gained almost 100 subscribers while I was gone. Some at each meetup. Plus Jan had me on Mama V had me on her live. And also I was on the live with White Rock Homestead, Tara and Jason. So that helped get me out there a little bit more, folks. So I was real proud of that. Sheila says I'm at 835. Thank you, Sheila. So yeah. Tim says hello from Dana also. Is that what that says? Let me get my glasses, folks. I think that's what it says. Yeah, that's what it says. Hello, Tim. I thought that's what it said, and I'm going, dang, guys. But yeah, I only use these things when I'm reading or something. So the rest of the time I see good at a distance, just don't see up close anymore. That's what happens when you start getting old, along with forgetting everything. Don't know how to do anything. James said he just subbed to DJ's. Thank you, James. I'm sure DJ will be proud of that. And 3L said that's exciting. Thank you. Yes, I am amazed and thrilled. So I like 160 some odd subscribers to meet my 1,000, and I will be fully monetized, guys. I am really excited. There's Reverend Dream. Hello. Blessings to you also. It was super nice to meet you there at the Arkansas meetup, Arkansas River Valley meetup. Let me get it all out there, guys. Yes, it was so interesting. There were so many different people there, and subscribers. I had several people that are people that come on my lives almost every week, guys, that were there, and it was exciting to see those people. Yeah, it was just amazing, folks. It was exciting. It was amazing. People knew who I was. I was really shocked. I had this went to a restaurant a while back, and somebody came up to me and said, "I like your videos." I didn't have a clue who it was, but I said, I was shocked to start with, and I almost said, "What videos?" And then it dawned on me they were talking about my channel, and I said, "Oh, thank you so much." So that was nice. It's just amazing. It makes you feel good. Says Jamie's Country Living, says, nice to see you and everyone. I'm exhausted, been helping with loading shingles and lots of yard work today. Good God, I bet you are headed to bed. Well, I don't blame you a bit. You get you a good night's sleep, hon. It was so nice to meet everyone there. Yeah, we have been just rolling, guys, trying to get everything unpacked. He had a problem while I was gone. He didn't tell me about. His hand swelled up real big. He thinks he got stung or bit by something, but it started the night before, and his fingers felt real swelled up. And the next morning he said he got up and it was absolutely killing him. And for him to go to the walk-in clinic, he had to be been really in pain, because man was having a heart attack out here in the yard and wouldn't go. Oh, Reverend Dream says he is at 830 and had a blast. Great. I am so glad that you came, and I'm glad I got to meet you there. And wow, goodness. Good night. Sleep well. God bless you also, Jamie. That's James Hall talking to Jamie. And holy cow, guys, we had such a good time. Just everybody, people would come up to me. There's Janet STs. Hello, Janet. Yeah, people came up to me and introduced themselves, and I went around and introduced myself. And by Friday, I had given out every one of my stickers, and I took 75 stickers there. And so by Saturday came around, I think I had like 4 stickers left. And so Saturday, I had my pins, the little 1-inch pins. So I had to pass out pins on Saturday because I didn't have any stickers to pass out. Anyway, but I enjoyed it. Sub to Dreams page 2. La 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 la. 3L said it was good to meet so many awesome people. Yeah, there's so many like-minded people. That's what makes it so interesting. People that are just out to get away from all the drama going on in the world and do things the way it should be done. The way things were done a long time ago. And to be prepared, because we don't know what is coming with this country, I'm telling you. So there's the Cuddly Texan. Hello, it was so nice meeting you also. Yes, it was a lot of fun. Poor guy, I camped by his campsite. I parked my vehicle by his campsite every day. I probably left roots there too. Because I knew once I got up there right at the pavilion, I was never going to get out of there. And I wasn't about to get that locked in. Um, let's see. And Sheila said, 3-0 Home said it was good to meet you too. So Sheila was there. Sheila helped out an awful lot with the cooking and serving food. She just jumped right in there and got started. So that was wonderful. I know they were really appreciative, the ones that were up there, because I mean they were rush, 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 and of course nothing's on time. You know, you set these schedules and you try to stick to them, but you know things happen. So nothing was on time at either meet up, but that's okay. When we were going to be there the whole weekend anyway, folks. So it was a lot of fun. Yes. And yes, I am home. I'm here at the house. Thank God, guys. And let's see. But I got a lot of views around about areas, and it was just so much fun, guys. Spent the day with Mama V one day, and we went up to Mount Magazine and ate one night, and then the next day we went to the Chinese restaurant there in, I guess it's Boonville. So that was a nice too. And then we went to then that day that I spent the day with her, well, most of the afternoon with her, I helped her put together a laser setup that she used to engrave some of the cutting boards that she gave away at the meetup. So that was nice. And I was glad to help her. I'm sure she's going to be putting out a video on it soon. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Oh, let's see. I was so wiped out, a nap today turned into 7 hours. Hey, I know. I knew if I ever laid down, that was the end of that. And there is Annabor. That's a new one. I don't remember seeing that. He says Peachy. So that name is just going to stick, guys. It's just going to stick. That's fine. I thought it was funny. And it's very nice to see you. It's Anibor. Annabor. I'm hoping I'm saying that's right. Yeah, I think that's right, guys. Let's see. Trish said, sadly, there were so many there that I didn't get to meet everyone that I wanted to. I understand that too. And the main ones were so doggone busy, and the bigger channels, people were all rushing them to talk to them or get pictures, that I didn't get pictures of some of them, but I tried to. Said, I got it. Great. And where are you from? Annabor. Okay, let's see. So Cuddly text son, when I left on Saturday, I got home and went to bed and woke up today. Oh Lord, when I left from the meetup, they were still cooking breakfast, guys. And that was like 10:30. And I went down and started packing up everything at my campsite and all. There's Ben's Over Acres. Hello, it's good to see y'all. Yeah. And Trish, I remember meeting you. I met you also at the last two meetups, I believe. I know I did at the I'm almost positive I did at the 10 Killer meetup last year, the Mid America meetup they had there. And anyway, it was so much fun, guys. I wish each and every one of you that didn't get to go could have, because it was just one thing after another. And when they started dunking Poro, Mike, and Drew, they throw them in there early in the morning. It was still a little cool that morning. When they started dunking them about 2 o'clock, and they had the dunking booth set up in the shade, guys. So they just pumped that water in there. You know how cold that water is coming out of those wells. Oh, this was your first meetup. Okay, well, maybe I didn't meet you then. I don't know why. There was another lady there named Tricia, and I guess I got the two of you mixed up. But wish I had of then. I'm not sure if I actually talked to you then. Maybe I did. I hope I did. Anyway, yeah, we just piled in there. There was tons of food. Boy, when we went to Jan's, everybody had a chance to win at least 2 things, guys. Jan had so many at the Ozark meetup. There was so many people that made donations. It was just amazing. I won a little coffee, looks like an old antique looking wooden coffee container that you put your coffee in, and a big bag of coffee. And I won a canteen that someone had decorated with leather, and it was super nice. And I'm sorry I don't remember who decorated it, but anyway, yeah, it was. Reverend Dream said it was his first meetup also. Well, I'm glad you came. Yes, it was nonstop fun. Poor old Drew, when they dunked him that first time. And then after that, you can forget it, because David was letting those little kids throw, and then he'd say, come on, come on. And he'd take them up there and pick them up so they could hit the button. So every little kid out there dunked everybody a million times, because they just got a big kick out of that. And that Lindsay, boy, she dunked poor Drew several times, and doggone it, she was so pretty, guys. She was showing all us women up out there. Oh, yes, she was so pretty. Said Rusty chickened out. Well, that's what I understand. I don't know if he ever got in there, but I never saw him in there. And I saw David and Drew and Mike and Mike from DD5 and Mike from 3 Mississippi in there. And boy, those guys got the pies in their face. They didn't get their face. They got their chin, their chest, the tops of their head, their ears. I mean, they used shaving cream. And when they put it in there, they just rubbed it all over them. They were covered from head to toe. It is hilarious. And I'll enjoy putting that out there too. And then they had the BB gun shooting, which, it was very supervised for the kids and adults that wanted to. From what I understand, they raised over $4,000. It was a good bit over $4,000 to donate to the 2 schools and to the Veterans Association there. So that was wonderful. I think it was for mostly disabled veterans. I'm not sure. But it was really, really nice of them to give everyone a chance. And people did it just very kind-hearted. Like I say, they had some really cool gifts. They gave away there at the Arkansas River Valley meetup. They gave away yes, Ridge Life did have a drone. Poor old Tim, he never rests. He is working constantly. Somebody got a drone, give away a drone. They also gave away the 2 kayaks. The kids won the fishing kayak, and those were won. Everybody loved it. The lady won the fishing contest, and a young boy, I guess he may have been 12 or so, won the kids one. He caught a big oak, it looked like a carp, but it was the only fish caught. So he won the kayak for the children. And then another fellow won the solar generator. And boy, that was a nice solar generator. It was a 4,000 watt solar generator that you could actually connect your camper to if you wanted to. Of course, you'd have to have more solar power if you're going to run air conditioning and all that. But I know that they were just absolutely thrilled. He just was smiling from ear to ear when he got it, because not only did he get the solar generator, they also gave him the solar panels, 400 watt that fold out and fold up solar panels. So, oh, James Hall, he said he's the one that won the generator. I know you were thrilled to death. That was wonderful. Yes, wonderful. Heartland HQ with Deacon Tank said phenomenal views. Yes, it was. Lots of money saved, great lives, great people, and great times. It sure was. And James, I know you were thrilled to get that, because no matter where you go, you can use something like that. And if you're ever on your own, James, out in the middle of the boondocks or something, you've got all the solar power you can use there. So that was a great win. I would have loved to have had that. That would have been fantastic. I was dying on the way up there, guys. I'm so tired. There's R&W Farmstead, Tony Wash. Hello. It's good to see you. It was good meeting you. Yeah, I was so tired, guys. This was going up on the way to the Missouri meetup. The only instructions were for the solar panels. Well, you can call some of them or get in touch with some of them, because I'm sure, call the company and they can send you more solar panels or more instructions to go with it. And if you go online, there's probably instructions online also, James. You may have to get somebody to help you get it up, because sometimes I have a hard time. Yeah, we had a phenomenal time, and everyone there was just thrilled. I think everyone had fun, from the smallest child there. We had a set of twins, guys, and I was just amazed, because the guy was there with a set of twins and two other little girls, and it was him and I guess the grandmother. He said his wife got sick at the last moment, and I thought to myself, she needed a vacation. But anyway, bless her heart, he was there with those kids, and they were in a tent. But those two little girls, they pushed chairs, little bitty plastic chairs around, and just had them a blast. When they were tired and sleepy, they got a little ill, but no, they were amazing kids. I was very excited. I got solar on my house, and the last electric bill that he got was $14. That's fantastic. Pettit Jean River Homestead. Got it right that time. Yeah, my daughter that lives down in Florida, they have one on their house also. And it runs the whole house. And unless they have a pool, and unless they're using an awful lot of electricity to pump their city water, they have free electric all the time. So, and I mean, my daughter works from home, and so she's on computers and everything else, and she loves to cook. And there's 4 kids in that household. So, when you got a household with 4 kids in it, and a husband military that's there, and they have events for people that are under him all the time, trying to, keep the morale up and things. So, yeah, they're amazed. And the house, when they bought it, had all of this on it. So they come out thrilled. They had just put it on there. I think the set was like 2 years old. So they are set for a long time with it. And they're thrilled to death. Let's see. Tamara and David. Yep. Let's see what else is coming up. Guys, I can't believe we've already spent almost 30 minutes here, but just talking about what's been going on, it has been so much fun. They had little dogs running around up there, and most of the time they were very good. There was a couple of times they didn't like each other, but I guess that's to be expected. But there were no dog fights or anything like that, just a little bit of barking every once in a while. And the parents would separate them, and move their animal somewhere else. But you know how that goes. And, but guys, it was, all the kids went swimming, and the kids all went fishing, because the fishing tournament was free to the kids. And they had one little boy that they gave a special award to, which was a rod and reel. I think it was 2 rod and reels and tackle and everything else, because he was not going to give up. When it was time to stop fishing, he was steady still fishing. He says, no, I'm going to catch me a fish. I'm going to prove that I can catch a fish. And bless his heart, I don't think he ever caught a fish, but so they recognized him because he didn't give up and he was not going to. So it was just funny. It was so much fun. I also did some walking around in the creeks and things. I wish I had known that Drew and Lindsay, or Lindsay's got property there right on a river, and Drew was telling me that they have some amazing rocks there. So next time I go, I'm going to get up with Lindsay, and she and I are going to go rock hunting. So that'll be fun because I love to rock hunt, guys. I mean, it's just, I don't know why. It's just something that I enjoy. Of course, I like a lot of things. Let's see. Yes, you guys did miss a good one. You should have been there. Should have been there. So let's see what else happened. James Hall, are you going to do a review on the solar light unit? I'd like to see it. I'm doing one on the water filtering that he won from DD5. Well, that's cool. Yeah. James, that would be good. Maybe, get somebody else, maybe some of them that know all about it to tell you all about it. And then you could show us on your channel or whatever how the unit works. I know they were saying that you could actually plug it into a camper and run everything on it. If you were going to run the air all the time or something like that, you'd have to add a lot of solar panels to it, not just that kit, because it wouldn't keep up. But oh, hello, Amy, I'm assuming. It's good to see you. Yes. Okay, that sounds like it was a good, yes, I hope you do get to come next year. And yes, the fellowship was great. And after, in the evenings, we had karaoke, and so many people got up and sung in it, and they were good. A lot of them were really good. And I got so tickled at Drew and the guy that did brought up the music and all for it. Man, they were showing out up there. And of course, Mama V got up and sang, guys, and she's got a voice on her too. She wanted me to get up, and I said, girl, you don't want me up there. Oh. Yes, they said that they are going to yes, James says he has a motorhome that he could plug it into. Well, it'll run everything as far as your lights and your refrigerators and all of that kind of stuff. But now the air conditioning, you would have to add more solar panels, I'm sure, if you were going to run the air conditioning on it. But if it's just one overhead unit, it would most likely cover that too. To meet you son, we had so much going on that they didn't make it to the meetup. I was so glad to see Robertson's Belly Acres there, because they've had so much going on in their families, guys. And they were able to come and relax, and got to talk to Daisy quite a bit, and she was entertaining. And she is determined. She says she's going to go to college and be a nurse, and that's wonderful. I'm glad she's got that drive, and I hope she sticks to it. She says she's making really good grades, and that's wonderful. She said she wanted to try out for, I think, cheerleading or sports or something, but she didn't like it. Anyway, yes, Rachel and Rusty, yep. And I was thinking about maybe adding another unit as well as another panel. You can buy either just another one of those folding panels, or you can buy you could make just a dedicated line with that unit to run just the air conditioning, and that might be your deal there. And then have another unit that you plug into the camper to run your lights and refrigerator, because they don't pull that much electricity there. So you could have a smaller unit, for, not the $4,000 or $5,000 unit, but one that costs about $1,000 or less than $2,000 anyway. And that would be cool. Let you in on a secret the rest of the family knows. Annabore is a Robin A backwards. I'm a she. Oh, okay. Well, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Okay. I had no clue. That is cool. That really is. Let's see. I wish someone would had. Oh, let's see. It jumped. Jumped. Let me go back up. Someone would had a video of the karaoke. Yeah, well, you get demonetized for the music, so nobody did the karaoke. We just couldn't. But it would have been super fun if we could. Maybe Drew could have, because he's not monetized anymore anyway. He gets his money comes from viewers and subscribers that make donations to him, because he's not using the music that that the YouTube wants him to use. So he's doing really good for himself that way. It's very nice to meet you, Robin. I'll have to remember that. That is so cool. I hope Drew did. That would be really cool. We were all just had so much fun. So much fun. Those little kids, they had the bounce house for the little kids, and they bounced. And I know those kids, when they hit the beds or the cot or the mat, whatever they slept on that night, I bet you they passed out like a light, because every one of them were going. They just had so much fun. Oh, Cuddly Texan said Drew is going to put up a video. That would be wonderful. I would love to see that. And yes, let's see. What else is going on, guys? It was just a trip. Yeah, on the way home, that I knew I was running low on gas, but I did not realize it was such a long distance there before you finally, at one time there were gas stations and they had closed down, I guess, and it just wasn't there. So it was, I pulled off at several places where it said on the side of the interstate that there were going to be, dang. There were going to be gas, but when I pulled off, the gas stations either weren't there anymore or closed down. And so, we were just got back on the interstate, because that was all I could do. Because, when you don't know where you are and you're just going down the road, I didn't know if I got off on one of them little back roads and if I was going to go 2 miles and find a gas station down the road, or if it might be 20 miles. So I figured, if I'm going to break down, I would rather break down on the interstate or run out of gas on the interstate, because somebody will be able to find me on that interstate. I might not tell them what road I'm on or whatever, might not be able to find my old wore out. And it's the only time I have ever used the insurance. Now, I had them tow my dually back years ago. I broke down coming back from a horse ride right there in Roanoke, Alabama, 30 miles away. And they towed my horse trailer, and my husband came and, a friend of his came and hooked up to the horse trailer and brought it in. They towed the dually to a dealership here in LaGrange that could work on it, because there's no place in Roanoke that would do it. Sheila said she had to leave early because I think I have a fractured foot. My dog tripped me last week and it's been hurting ever since, but it has gotten worse. Well, probably because you stood up on it on that concrete and asphalt there all the whole weekend, girl. And it's Heartland Duncan Tank says they got me with that shot till the very end. And there's B. Pat and Bill from Daytona. Hello, it is good from Dayton, Ohio. Hello, Bill. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Welcome. And good to have you. Glad to have you. Yes. By the way, guys, if you have not hit that thumbs up, please do so. We need all the help we can get. I'm working hard to get fully monetized here. and so excited to be as close as I am at it. Sheila said I had 835 subscribers right now. And if I get to 1,000, I will be fully monetized. So guys, if you have not subscribed, please check out my channel. If there's anything on there you'd like, hit that subscribe button and the bell so that you'll know when I'm putting out another video. And I do lives every Monday night at this time, which is 9 o'clock Eastern time. It's a late time, I know, but at home, everyone that I know goes earlier, and I just don't want to bump in there and pull people away from them or not getting anyone to view mine because they're all over watching the bigger channels. So, yes, David's mother was a sweetheart. And you know what? She had a absolute blast. David said she was so tired when she got home Saturday night, but she laughed and talked to everyone there, and she just was in her element. So I am so happy that she had a good time. And so, that's what it takes. Yes, it's 8 o'clock Central time. So a lot of you guys come over from over there where it is higher. So, and look, guys, you see, pull this down. I am rocking my White Rock t-shirt that Tara gave me. Oh, yeah. Thrilled to death. Okay, thank you. Said they joined from White Rock Homestead. Look at that. And yes, Nana did have some good hugs. She sure did. But she was a super nice lady, and his brother was kind of quiet. His wife seemed like she had a blast. Now, she had a blast throwing that ball, even though she really didn't do that good at throwing the ball. But David still dunked the folks that she wanted dunked. Except for David. Now, Drew and them paid him back when he got up there, guys. You better believe it. That's right. Whoop, whoop. White Rock Homestead are so funny, guys. I enjoy their channel. They make me laugh almost as much as Robertson's Belly Acres. And I'm telling you, they work over there at their house, guys. They work. So I met Tara and Jason at the 10 Killer meetup, and she said that they were like at 700 subscribers there. And that's why she had me on her live, because she said we had to get me monetized because they were like at 700. And when they left there the next week from different people meeting them and bringing them in on their lives, they ended up with over 1,000 within a week. So they were thrilled to death. And his brother had a good time. He is just quiet. Yeah, I think you're right. I think he had a good time too. And there were several families that were just starting out with YouTube that lived right there in the general area. And they were really interesting. So I subscribed to them, and we'll be seeing what they have to put out. There's one that's called 3L, and they have their dogs on it. And that's why they named their 3L Homestead. So I think they will be fun to watch because I love animals anyway. In fact, I get along probably better with animals than I do with people, to be perfectly honest. And B. Patton says that she tries to support all of the family. I know I do too. And yes, it was last year. It sure was, James. Sergeant's talk was on good to meet and hug them in live. Yes. I've been watching theirs. They have gotten, I think they're like 600 maybe subscribers, 500 and something. So they're getting up there, and a lot of people are coming over from other channels and subscribing to them. And I think they'll do good with that channel. Cuddly's Texans says we got 3. And he said he's up 55 subscribers earlier. That's wonderful. That's great. Yeah, you got that, Jovita. And then I met Illinois Conundra. How do you say that? Anyway, I met them, and they were so funny now. Good for you. Good for you, Cuddly Texan. Yeah, a lot of veterans do need that. And Reverend Dre, a lot of people need somewhere that they can come and talk about things, whether it be what they had to endure or the fun times that they shared, the camaraderie that they had with the other guys. And James is a truck driver, and that's off the road hurt right now. So watching a bunch of videos. Well, good for you, James. Even when you're back driving a truck, you can always set it up and just listen to those top ones like David's whatever, Come On Homestead talk one, and the Country Road Cures. Oh, not you. Okay. The 3L is up. Cool. Yeah, they only had very few when they started out. So I was really proud to give them a little boost, guys. It was so much fun. Yeah, they just everybody there, the new subscribers, the people that were starting channels that were just starting out, and the people that just came from the community because they heard about it. I think everyone had a good time. James says that he worked for TLI for 10 years. Wow, good for you. I have a lot of friends that drive trucks for a living. Some drive long haul. I don't know if I would if I was going to drive a truck, and I thought about becoming a truck driver at one time. I don't think I would want to do the long hauls anymore. I think I'd want a dedicated run where I only go like southeastern states or, just certain areas. I don't know if you have much choice with that. There's hiking with Jackie Boy. Good to see y'all in there. Good to see you in here. Yeah, we had so much fun, guys. James says he has been driving since 2008. Wow. Well, I thought about it back in the 80s and 90s, but then I went to work at Duracell in 1980. And then after that, life happens. I had kids, my 2 children now. And, they're grown, of course, and gone, but we have grandchildren. But I had a good job that paid really good, and it had great insurance. And I liked the people that I worked for, worked with right up until the very last, guys. So, yeah. What you say, she misses Ace and trucking. I bet you do, girl. I know you do. Did you hang up your dragon door knocker yet? Let's see. Yeah, we had so much fun, guys. And Miss Wheat, I call her Miss Wheat, but it's Wheat. Yeah, they used to do the long haul trips, and she was like me now. She'll stop on the side of the road and dig her up a flower or pop off those seed heads and bring them back and see if they'll grow here. So I've done the same thing, guys. I've done the same thing. Sheila Tubb says that she drove with her husband for 2 years. Wow, girl, you've done a lot of things, haven't you? That's cool. Yeah. Wait said she did hang it up. Good for you. I'm glad you liked it. Did you paint it or leave it just like it was? James Hall said, I should have lost weight with all of the walking my dog had me doing. Hey, the little dogs like to go now. Yep. There's Cruising Koozies. Hello, everyone. Coming in to say hello and to hit that thumbs up. Thank you. Yes. Y'all all hit them thumbs up and hit that like button, everything about it. Guys, we are working so hard here to try to get things going. I try to be entertaining. I know sometimes some of it's kind of dingy, but I'm a little dingy. So get used to it. Oh, there's Christy Betts. Hello, Christy. And Beverly Moffat. Hello, Beverly. How are you? Glad you popped in, girl. I'm glad you made it. Oh, guys, I don't know. They were supposed to be doing a cleanup, I think, for Sherman Family Farms or family homes this weekend or next weekend. So I hope that goes, guys. And you guys stick in there and help everyone you can. Leonard Family Farm. Amy says she loves listening to me. Well, good for you. I'm glad you do, girl. Gold Pan and Suntan texted me, and he said that he almost spit the water out when he saw me say the drifter has landed because there was no drifting. I drifted as far off the road as the truck would go as it was running out of gas. Thank God I was on a little bit of a downhill slope. So when it ran out of gas, I got off the road as best I could, guys. But I was right in the middle of a bridge over the highway. So I could only get over so dang far, or I'd have got way off the road, as far as I could without worrying about getting hit, or getting stuck. And but thank God for insurance. I guess it had that roadside assistance, thing with the insurance. So, and since I pay full coverage on the avalanche, it covered it. But yeah, I got coming down a long stretch over in Alabama on the highway, ran out of gas. I kept trying to find gas station, trying to find it, and there just was none. And I almost made it, guys. It was the very next exit, about 1.5 miles, 2 miles up the road from where I was when I ran out. Like I say, I didn't tell y'all, the gas there was unbelievable. The very cheapest gas you could get, and I usually put the high test in there when I'm traveling. The cheapest gas was $3.89. The mid-grade was $4.89. I looked at it twice. I thought it was diesel. And I'm thinking, holy cow, I didn't even look at the price at the high test. I put the low in there, the cheapest I could get, until I got up to the next. I put about $40 worth in there. So I wanted to make sure I got almost a half a tank. Because usually at the prices here at around $3.19 or $3.60, somewhere in there, it takes about $80 to fill it up. So anyway, mustard seed were sent today, Reverend Dream said. Be there Thursday or Friday. Yep. So, I got, and at first I had my blinkers on, or my flashers, whatever you call it. Then I had to turn the actual, the thing on accessory or whatever to get the camper things to blink. I didn't know. I thought if you had the blinkers on the car, it would make the blinkers in the back work. But I don't think they were working back there. So I lit that camper up. I wanted to make sure didn't nobody run into me from behind, swerving off the road or something, not paying attention. James Hollis says, yep, she's a bit bigger than mine. She's 12 pounds. So y'all must be talking about your puppy dogs. Yep, roadside says, first time I've used it other than that time, long time ago when the dually quit on me. And that was a terrible thing. It's been $3.29 there and a little bit less if I drove into Jackson, Tennessee. Okay. Yeah, I know here on the way there, I just couldn't believe it. I went, and then I looked at it again. Holy cow. I said, they know they had monopoly. It was so funny because it was all in one building. Had diesel for the big trucks. They had the diesel bunch of gas pumps for cars and diesel vehicles. And then they had a liquor store right there too, and a little convenience store off from that. And I said, boy, they got it all right here. I couldn't believe it. I said, as soon as I pumped my gas, I got the heck out of there because I didn't even want to stop there and get gas, but got to do what you have to, I wasn't about to try to run up the road on what gas they brought me in that gas can. But he told me this is just right up the road, another exit, there would be gas. So I was real proud of that. Let's see. Drove to Joplin, Missouri, and to Sedalia, Missouri on an empty tank. God was definitely with me that night. Boy, girl, your hand must not have been working. God was blowing in the gasoline. Yeah, that's amazing. Said it is $4.89 in Indiana. That's what it was. It was $4.89 at that gas station for the mid-grade gas. I didn't even look at the high test. I was scared to even look at it. Greasy said they are using a gas generator right now, so really hate to see the gas prices rising. I know it. And you know, every year our EMC or whatever you want to call it, our electric, where we buy our electricity, they go up for the winter months and then they come down just for like a month or so in spring. And then they jump right back up for summer because of the air conditioning. So, holy cow, they don't believe in giving you a break. And they used to if you use things after 9 o'clock. You know, so I'd wait till 9 o'clock to wash and dry clothes because instead of using the clothesline, I would dry clothes in the house because it was so much cheaper. Oh, no. See old people on a couch went live. Like, no, I did not see their live from the tornado shelter. Holy cow. No, I have not seen their live. I'll have to check that one out. It was nice to meet them. I had met them a long time ago in Tulsa at the one that the Crockers put on there. That's where it was, Tulsa. Anyway, I think they're supposed to be putting on a live pretty soon. And not three Mississippi. Mike and Terry Mike at MT Homestead was saying that there's going to be a big one going on in Texas somewhere in a bunch of big channels. So that would be cool. I don't know if I could make it to it, but that would be nice, guys. So any of you guys that live in that area, keep checking in it unless they tagged Warsaw by mistake as upper class of Indiana, and they have 5 lakes for such a small town. Wow. Okay. Okay. No, not Pinecone, but Pinecone is in October. This one, I think, is coming up in June or July. That's going to be in Texas. And I don't think it's going to be too far down in Texas. And the way he was talking, there's going to be a lot of big channels there. I mean, these big channels like 100,000+ subscriber channels, you know, not just Mel and Gary. Well, guys, I have only got 3 minutes, although I did not see a warning, but I know I've got 3 minutes. But I wanted to tell you guys that I have enjoyed this live so much. We had a great time at the meetups. I hope I see each and every one of y'all at the next one. And we are just blessed to be able to go and do these things. And, you know, there's not, you know, guys, don't forget, go out and vote, because no matter how you vote, whether you vote liberal, Democrat, Republican, whatever, that's one of the things that we still have. Even though the government may not listen to our vote, we still have that ability to vote. So, and James says he knows where it is. I think they're talking about Warsaw. Okay. And 3L Homestead said, good night, everyone. Good night. It is good to see y'all. I didn't see the link up there until now. Haha. Oh, well, I had it where you could come in, but that's okay. Maybe you'll get to come in next time. I finally figured out how to do it, guys. David is live tomorrow night from Come On Mountain. Yes, he is. And Trish says all night all. So she's getting out of here too. Guys, it has been fun to be able to talk to everybody, to have y'all come in and share my life and share what's going on in Georgia with me. We're going to be doing some more tiny houses. I'm going to be going up to above Atlanta to a place that builds tiny homes, and we're going to do some videoing up there. So if you're into the tiny homes, you'll be enjoying that one. Good night hiking with Jackie Boy. It's good to see you in here again, as I said. I'm glad I caught the live, Peachy. Thank you, Robin. Guys, I'm going to get out of here. We've got about 40 seconds left, I guess. But I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all come back next Monday. We'll see y'all then.